to be very, very key. They have to play around it, get pickouts, make sure that the map's all pushed out. And then once you get the snowball going, you get your dagger on Tiny, then the game becomes very easy for you to set up kills, once you get to the point where the Tiny has dagger. But before that, I think you're going to have to play around the CK rotations plus the Pango. You're going to move around the map, and you have to kind of also at the same time deal with the runes, right? Invoker doesn't need the runes, but you don't want to give the runes away to the Storm Spirit, because we've already seen, what a Storm can do when he gets all the runes. So there's a lot of things you need to do correctly as Bleed. Whereas for Neon, sure, maybe the side lanes might not go so well because of the Sunstrike, but as long as you get some runes for your Storm can kind of upset the balance on the side lanes, So the Storm should be the focal point for Neon.
Just taking a look at all the facets, I think everything is fairly as you'd expect. Elitist Invoker, I think is maybe the most interesting.
Is anyone taking anything out of the ordinary?
No, not really. Not at least for Bleed. I believe Elitist Invoker is the most common, although, again, the hero's not really all that picked these days. Yeah, everything else seems okay.
He is kind of getting some attention from at least for the high MMR pubs. I've seen players kind of experimenting with the hero. I've seen a Gleipnir build. You kind of felt good, at least for my game. Yeah, you get a Gleipnir, so you can set up for your own Sunstrike. I think that felt good in the games that I ran into it, and I think that overall the hero does provide you with a lot of CC damage. It scales really well, and he always feels like he's very high level after the laning phase, because of the deny.
Bit of a pause, by the way, for screen issue. I don't know if we caught the original reason on stream, but hopefully we'll get going here momentarily. Emo actually has, the best win rate on this hero right now on Dota 2 Pro Tracker. 7 matches in the last 8 days. He's won all 7 of those matches on the mid Invoker. Hasn't lost a single game yet.
He must have figured out something. The best.
I told you he likes Midas into Gleipnir. That's his build.
I can't remember who I ran into. He basically did the same build with the Gleipnir. I felt like it was really, really strong in the game.
You're not on Dota 2 Pro Tracker. I was going to try and find your games. Oh, yeah?
Maybe I was watching a game. It wasn't in my play, but I saw the build. It just felt strong, And you have, I think, the perfect lineup with, I think, CM and Tiny. If you think about all the supports that are in play right now, CM and Tiny are probably the best supports out there to pair with the Sunstrike.
Yeah. I think
maybe Clockwork, you can make an argument for.
No, I wouldn't say Clockwork anymore. Not with expanded armature. It's not as reliable, I would say. I think you give him too much time. I think Bane is the obvious winner here, just because Nightmare makes it so easy. But in general,
not if you take the moving one.
Okay, well, I see you like to troll your invoke. Hey, Sunstrike here. I'm not gonna move him, and then you move him the wrong way. Is that what you do?
No, I don't play Bane nowadays. I think the hero is not as strong as the previous pack.
I see. Well, we'll see how Emo gets to work here for his Invoker. First level into the Sunstrike, ready to go. He did not Sunstrike the enemy fountain, but they will, both teams now smoke up. And we might get ourselves a little bit of a fight for this first rune by the looks of things. Blood Grenade on Castaway and on Bombi. Blood Grenade on Maiden.
Who has the stronger level Tiny. 1? Who has the stronger level 1?
I have to think it's Neon.
CM Nova plus Tiny Stun. Those are really strong. But you have an Invoker, which is kind of useless at level 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got an Invoker, and CK is great damage if you can catch him.
Life Stealer is also kind of useless at level 1. What are you going to do? Open wounds.
Yeah, they come to lane with open wounds. My Ghoul Frenzy is okay. I don't know. I get what you mean. I think it's Neon hands down, if only just because of the strength of Weaver these days.
That's
honestly.
Because of the Rubik and the Beast in the level 1 fight Fate Bolt with your axe.
Yeah.
That's probably their strongest tool in the level 1 engagements.
And Weaver, Sakuchi, Skitter Step.
Yes, Shukuchi, slow everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, when they first made this change, I felt a couple of first bursts because I see a viewer, I'm like, I'm fine. Then I'm like, oh shit. That's a slow.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Oh shit, Weaver's got hands. He's got 6. In fact. And so just going to try and quickly work through our second pause now of the game. I believe they were both neon-sided ones. Of course, teams usually allotted only 10 minutes, I believe, of pause time. Neon playing together at a team boot camp facility somewhere. So that's probably why they are starting to feel the kind of delay, whatever there is or might be on Discord. Hopefully things get settled for them here.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, you know. And sometimes it can be annoying when you're making split-second decisions with a. I'm not sure how much delay you have, but it can be very bad for the team.
Look at that, he's so happy.
Singapore server, it's back.
Our server, C server, best server, hooray! Yeah, well, you know what they should do is they should give the server clusters innate abilities. You know, it should be like
What?
So like in NA, it should be like if you buy a shadow amulet, like you know, in different servers for pubs, like the different items and heroes do different things, right? So
No. In NA, when you do the hi-fi, there's going to be salt falling out of the hands.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But that doesn't affect gameplay. I was going to say where in NA, they need one where like if you shadow amulet, it applies a radiance debuff to yourself. So you can't stay in there forever. So people don't, you know, grief games, I think is a good one. I think
How about SEA?
In C, you get 1 extra fortify. It's like a little secret Easter egg, but only if you type GG straight mid, you get a fortify refreshed. I think that's a good one. For China, it just connects you to the C server. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
Give me
Thoughts?
one for South America.
For South America, I don't know. South America is kind of tough. Not a whole lot of players in the South American servers. Usually they end up using a VPN to get through to Western Europe. Honestly, holy moly, have I been impressed. Lelis plays, I think, with like 115 to 1 mid 150 ping usually. I think the highest I've seen him was 165. And he's playing heroes like Slarter and just blinking in and absolutely murdering heroes. I don't know how he does it. It's the most impressive thing. Maybe if you play from
tell
SA
your
server.
mid players. No, tell your mid players to do that. I don't
wish.
think I've ever seen a mid player not complain about ping ever. I mean, with good reason, you know. The mid matchup, it's a 1v1. It's all about like taking creeps at the right time, CSing, outmaneuvering your opponents. The ping can be a big deal.
What about back in the day on the Orange Cafe Winter? You know, were you like, this PC bad ping?
It's not the PC, it's the server.
The local server. Yeah, who's hosting? Who set it up? Did Winter? He didn't do dash AP, huh?
I'm in your debt.
I will tell you, it wasn't my fault. You know, I'll give you that much.
I see.
I was just a mere spectator in the whole scenario. Just sitting in my chair, keeping quiet, just hoping it'll be resolved on its own so that I don't have to get in trouble.
You order another noodles from the cafe while your teammates are come PC7, I fight you in Winter. Oh no.
There was this one time I smashed a keyboard.
Oh, I can't believe that. How did Mr. Frank react to that?
Well, he actually didn't know.
It comes out. The 15-year delayed reaction now, Winter. I can't believe it. You smashed a keyboard.
I fixed the keyboard, you know. But
we'll see how things get going here. Bleed, they will bring the numbers here and will be a bit scarier here to boot as Jackie secures his first CS of the game there with the Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, 30 XP. It's going to come into play, I kid you not. Especially for a hero like CK with CM, you get level 2. Well, for CM, I'm an advocate of not learning first by level 2. I think you almost always want to get aura, so you just play a stable way of spamming your spell. Because the moment you try to play aggressive, you go for the kill, you're gonna feed SCM.
Yeah. Oh, Sunstrike to secure CS here for Emo. Making sure he gets off to a strong start. We'll keep an eye on his denies now, Winter. Speaking about experience, you can start to see, you know, this go a little bit more his way. You get 25% of the experience.
Yeah.
How much did we used to get back when Dota gave experience on deny? Was it 50%?
Yeah, half. Was half. Oh, actually, maybe it was a half to the enemy that got denied, but you get like. Oh, do you ever get XP? I'm pretty sure you don't ever get XP. You're just denying it away from
No.
your
Back in the, I mean, I don't know how back in the day, but maybe 3-4 years ago, you remember heroes would get denies. You would get, if you denied a creep, you would get like 35% of the experience. Everyone had this. Am I crazy? You don't remember this? Maybe I'm crazy.
Probably for a short while, right? Because it was so broken.
It lasted. I feel like it lasted a while, honestly. I feel like it lasted. I feel like we
Top
played
lane,
TI
Jackie
on it.
getting level 2 because of the ball kill.
Look at that. The boar. Straight onto
was the ball.
Bombi. Down he goes.
Oh my god, it was the ball kill. I kid you not. That 30 XP.
Yeah. I mean, it's 60, right? 30 to SC and 30 to Jackie. He really ends up making a bit of a difference. He gets caught off guard. Now he's going to come to lane. An even worse position here, Winter.
He's like, how did he get level 2 faster than me? How? Because usually when you play support in this lane, you're kind of also taking a notice of how many denies is happening, especially the range creep, and then you kind of get a feeling about who's going to get level 2 first. I'm pretty sure he did not expect that.
Now, caught off guard. Now he is playing into 2 level 2s. Not a deny to his name yet here for Emo. But I'm sure we're going to start seeing this mastermind get to work. There it is. Look at the experience start to tick up for Emo. Bottom. Toss does go back to the range. Creep has cast away. Very long cooldown here on the Sakuchi, but Paulson realizing that it's about time he's got another ready to go. And must back off.
I mean, they're doing really well at controlling the creeps at bottom, you know, like getting the wave. Like, as long as Pango can farm safety, you get, especially to your level 2 shield crash. When you're level 3, the lane becomes so much easier, because then it's going to allow the Tiny to rotate around, just get runes for the Invoker, or actually denying the runes away from the Storm, you know, then you can basically do whatever you want on the Tiny. Zeus again, pulling the wave. So I think they're doing the right thing here, just making sure that they avoid confrontation against the Lifestealer. And obviously the Weaver, which is probably the strongest hero at level 1, level 2 now.
Weaver, who is going to be able to get his hands on the Lotus. The top Lotus goes into the inventory of SE. As Jackie now hits level 3, Bombi really needed to keep his distance here, but has 10 wand charges, so is not really too squishy as he gets a free courier kill there. Will he pay the price for that one? It seems like he just might. Axe coming in trying to offer him whatever they can. Jackie with another Chaos Strike here, reaching, another stun, sorry, in a second will secure things here as Jackie's going to be able to save the mana. Meanwhile, mid lane, oh, Paulson. He is going to end up dying. Those very early rotations out from both supports here, preempting even the water runes. It'll end up working out very well for Neon as they secure both water runes here. Well, just the one basically here for Ken, who I think is going to get another refill courtesy of the TP. This is a lot of support rotations early on.
Yeah, like I said, you know, Neon needs to really prioritize the Storm.
And it comes with a cost, and that cost is 1 Beastmaster life. As Bleed realize that the Rubik's TP'd mid, and they make a move immediately onto the Beast.
Just punishing the supports for babysitting your mid laner. But I think all in all, it's more important to secure your mid laner's bottle refill and his resources compared to the side lanes right now. I just feel like it's just going to have a lot more impact in the game.
Makes sense to me, honestly, especially considering the kind of matchup that you are looking at with this Storm Spirit, the Galvanized, right? With this Invoker, who may end up being pretty pivotal here. Rotations top as they're connecting some Sun's Pulsing as well through the gate. There's going to be that Sunstrike coming in handy as Jackie secures it with that Chaos Strike. Really nice kill there. That's the Sunstrike, you know, doing a little bit, getting involved.
That was like a TP, like die, TP back until he die again, you know, for the Beastmaster.
True.
That's going to hurt him a lot right now.
Walk of shame time. And most importantly,
this is the power of the CK in the lane, you know, with the Sunstrike. You're just going to be able to set up a lot of all these kills, you know. And it's going to give you a very, very strong head start, and it's going to allow you to dictate play on the map, you know. And Zeal, in the meantime, he's doing okay, you know, alone. Just trying to survive with the braces and the shield crash.
Yeah, I was
Playing into
gonna
a life
say
stealer.
they're
Can't
not
win the lane, so
rotating
you just
to
try to
his lane.
survive. I think it's normal for him to be playing in this type of scenario because the Pango doesn't really need help. You just need solo XP. As long as you have braces, you have your shield crash to survive in the lane. I don't think you need anything else. You know, now 6-minute rune, power rune.
It's a big one. It'll go to the bottle of Ken. You had a lot of supports rotate from Bleed, even the Forge Spirit trying to deny the rune, but Ken will ultimately snag it. He may rotate down bottom now for a kill on a Zeal, who has no shield crash, but has a swashbuckle. It's a bit far, so instead he's just gonna maybe. He's thinking about it, Ken. Oh, now he's gonna go for it. Yeah, for sure. You use swashbuckle like that, Zeal, you're gonna be in for some trouble. Now he does have himself a Lotus, just picked it up from the 6-minute pool, but he's gonna go ahead and save that for his next life. In the meantime, though, there is a bit of a dive now as Jackie gets the kill onto Bombi. They may go into the triangle here as SC chasing after more. No, is only gonna be able to watch the boar die.
Yeah, JG is just getting bullied left, right, and center here. Can't go to the lane. When he goes to the camps to try to clear a stack, there's a wall. They come and steal, and now 7-minute Wisdom Rune. Storm has to come. Oh, Storm has no mana. He can't come to this fight.
Paulson is here. Okay, he's going to preempt at least the toss, the avalanche. Very nice telekinesis stun, as it's at least going to be Castaway who steals up that Wisdom Rune, secures it. But Jackie, he might go diving in this tier 2 tower. They will go dive in this tier 2 tower with the Phantasm to tank. They are going to be able to get away safe and sound. 2 kills there for Bleed. Even if they don't steal away the enemy Wisdom Rune, that is another, what is that, a 5th kill? A 3rd kill. My goodness, it felt like a 5th kill though onto JG, didn't it? Oh my goodness, this game is rough for our Beastmaster.
Yeah, the power of the Chaos Knight the early game, especially with a Sunstrike behind him. And now it's not over. Paulson finds another kill. He's going to toss him out of the Sunstrike.
That's fine. He tossed him into range of Jackie, who is not going to have enough damage to kill him. A little bit unlucky there. That was a level 4 Sunstrike.
Yeah. Guess they kind of need to set up the Sunstrike with the Frostbite. It's more reliable that way. And Bombi going to get the D-Ward. He knows there's wards here. So he's going to be able to remove it.
8-minute ring.
That area. Yep. Ken looking for it at the bottom side. Nope. Okay, that's good for Bleed. You know, as long as the Storm doesn't get a ball refill, that's good for the Invoker.
Absolutely. The only lane that's not looking so great right now is this bottom lane, where Zeal, he's holding on. He's doing better than JG. He's only taken the 1 death, but he only has 30 CS to his name.
Yeah, but he's level 6 now.
True.
I mean, Beastmaster's level 5, you know, he's 1 level behind, which is a pretty big deal for the Pango at the moment.
I guess like you were saying, though, it's like my concern with this Pango is what exactly is his timing going to be, as he's going to be forced to use... Oh, he's going to pump fake the Rolling Thunder at least and get away here. Because what is his timing? When does he start rotating? Because even early on, if JG, eventually he'll get level 6, and he'll just kind of show up and roar him mid-roll.
I think he's only going to react towards the other lanes whenever Neon is diving them. But for now, I think his playstyle, he likes to just sit in the lane and farm and get his items. Maybe when you get Vessel. I think once you get the Vessel, then you feel like, okay, now is the time that I move to a lane and kill off, like especially maybe if you get a kill on the Storm, you know. But before you hit that type of timing, I don't think he's going to be moving a lot.
Yeah, he's just
CJ is trying to force out the roll. Yeah, just the shield crash, you know. He's just trying to force out the roll.
Yeah, and I mean, eventually he will. Zeal gets another jump away and is going to simply TP. Mid lane. Emo putting in some tower pressure now, utilizing these Forge Spirits. He's actually almost let his hand to Midas now, Winter. Pretty respectable timing. He might get it just around 10 minutes, as you can see constantly Bleed, led by Jackie's Phantasm Illusions, pardon me, just heading into the triangle and ruining JG's life, basically. Emo, he might be able to turn, with the freezing field of damage onto Ken. He gets at least another ball lightning away. They didn't have this chain lockdown they were looking for there.
Oh, the tree troll!
Oh, the tree. Ken just enough mana thanks to the clarity and tread swapping over to Int. He will live. Now, just by the skin of his teeth, even with that fairy's trinket, everything coming in handy there for him. Ultimately, they didn't get the jump right onto Emo. That level 1 Vortex pull duration is not really,
I
doesn't
mean,
really feel
they
too
didn't
bad.
also expect the CM to be level 6 there, so they couldn't fight.
True.
The freezing field just made it really difficult for them.
Dude, Jackie's huge, by the way. Power Tread showing up to these fights with a Power Treads
4
and
kills.
armlet.
For top lane, he's TPing.
Yeah.
Okay, JG just backs off at the right time.
Would have been a quick death for him. As you can see him kill more of those boars. And like you say, Zeal just in this lane, continuing to be a bit annoying. CJ does catch up to him now even easier with the phase boots. There's going to be open wounds. We have another shield crash for a little bit more survivability. Zeal does have a TP scroll. Is he just going to get walked to death here? Okay, consumes at least a little bit more HP. Gets to the other side of the tower, and now he's safe and sound. But that was a... that always feels a little bit sketchy when the Lifestealer is able to just do that to you. Fortunately, he is still not going to take a death to him solo.
Yeah, he just doesn't really want to use the TP scroll because he knows that his job is to just sit here and react to what Neon is doing by TPing over. The Lifestealer knows that. He's trying to force out the... Because he has no boots, right? So he's just taking full advantage of the Penguin trying to rush a vessel. I think that was overall really good play by CJ.
And now
Now
Zeal,
12-minute rune.
he's had enough of that, so he's got boots ready to go. Bleed, they're smoking to the rune. So are Neon, though, as we are 6 seconds from the power rune. Last one was top, I want to say. Ken eager to get his hands on another one, but doesn't know what waits for him in the fog. Rune spawns top. It's a regen rune. Emo. He's going to show on it. And, well, with that scan, Ken's going to know it's not safe for him to leap down and try and snag it.
It just feels like they need to, try to maybe go from behind the tower. I think the smoke was fine, but they needed to be more aggressive after not finding a fight at the rune. I think the CK, like you mentioned already, he's really rich, he's very strong. And if he finds any hero, I don't think anyone can actually stand up to the might of the CK at this point. He's going to have an Orchid very, very soon as well, so that he has a tool to kill the Lifestealer, he has a tool to kill the Storm, even the Weaver,
Yeah, Ken's closing in a little bit on his Orchid, but his game has not exactly sped up yet. Neon haven't been too successful with their rotations. Ken has been involved in 100% of the kills so far, but we haven't really seen anything out from Neon too recently. This changes, though, as they do smoke and at least get Ken with his supporting cast into the jungle where they see SE. Jackie nearby, thinking about maybe trying to turn here. SE holding on to freezing field as they steal bite. We'll commit that onto SE. Rolling Thunder incoming, though, as the rotations from Zeal is here. But where are they making this jump onto? Bombi, he's the target for now as they bump him and take him down there. Jackie credited with the kill. Just a 1-for-1 trade then. Oh, is it? Emo, mid? Yeah, he's got Ghost Walk. He's fine. Or is he? Actually, no, he's not fine. He's dead.
That's the sentry in the lane, Alright, that's a huge kill there, getting the kill on the Invoker. Probably had to use the Tornado instead of like the Ghost Walk, Just need to make sure. I think if he just Tornadoes and he just keeps on running, he's probably gonna be fine there. Now 14-minute Wisdom Runes, feels like CJ can just walk up and take the rune. I think he should. There's nothing stopping him.
Oh, hold on, Jackie.
Lifestealer.
Jackie with that Orchid reveal. Look at the damage. They just murdered Ken. Rolled on up with the Orchid, and he pulls Bombi back down into the hands of the Sunstrike Emo. He will respawn in style. As with the heroes gathered here, Bleed might just have themselves a tier 1 tower. What? Jackie, what a baller.
And he needs to be a baller for this team. Like, he's just such a key player. All his rotations, all his item timings, they're just making full use of it. They did, however, lose the Wisdom Rune, so CJ got the rune, and they are probably going to also get the other Wisdom Rune on the other side of the map, so at least they were able to trade that off for something. Losing the Storm there for the rune.
And the tier 1 tower mid, which is always a nice little benefit. But yeah, they will lose on the 2 Wisdoms here, almost certainly. A decent reveal now. So far, Ken is not going to change up his item build. I mean, he's in too deep now for the Orchid. I don't think he should change it now. But after that, he's going to go immediately into the Kaya. So no immediate save, Winter, for this Orchid.
The Radiance is coming.
Oh, yeah.
For the Lifestealer. I think the Radiance Lifestealer coming to the fight can be considered as a save because you can invest into the Storm or whoever gets targeted by the CK.
I could
I
see
think that's
that.
a way of That's the way of doing things in the fights.
Well, I could see that.
Level
They only
12,
have the one silence on this team.
As long as the Lifestealer joins the fight, I think Neon has a pretty good chance of winning them when he has Radiance. It's pretty close. 600 go off. Needs another 2 minutes.
We are also just about 600 gold off from JG's Ag Scepter. So that is going to be another big item here for Neon Esports to join the fight with alongside this Radiance. And ideally this Storm... Pardon me, the Storm Orchid. I mean, that was something that you did prefer about this Neon lineup, is that they have pretty clear item timings. It looks like we're heading towards a triple item timing now. And Bleed, you know, not really sure what they'll have at that moment. I mean, Emo's got pretty good experience overall, and with the Midas is starting to recover. This armlet for Jackie, allowing him to put in some good work on top of the Orchid.
Yeah, feels like the CK is going to reach a point where he can't do it alone, you know, and that's when you're going to need the, I think, Pango primarily to join the fights to help him with the role. He's going for a dagger next, which is going to help him control the team fights, but at the same time, I'm asking myself the question, who's going to deal with Lifestealer? Like, I feel like when Lifestealer has Radiance, he's running into a team fight, he's dealing with the CK illusions, then it means that nothing can kill the Lifestealer. Castaway, he's going to be the taxi for the Lifestealer here, so Shukuchi in.
Well, they see him. They don't really like what they see. He's tanky, but they're blowing through him. Does get off that time lapse, and Gus will just be able to tank a ton of spells.
Not sure what they expected there. They tried to run up the ramp.
He walked up the cliff, immediately realized he was in too deep. And
I mean, what else, you know? Like, what do you think would happen there? They didn't have any vision.
They've just unlit the Watcher. Certainly they know. They're not really reacting like they know, though. They're not really reacting like they know. Winter, oh my goodness, another kill onto Ken. And they're going to close the door onto Bombi in this mid lane. Good spell steals here, though, honestly. But that stolen avalanche won't matter much, though. Paulson able to find the kill.
That was kind of like Neon just not knowing what to do. They just needed to... I think Rubik pushing out the lane was fine. They didn't need two heroes to do that, and Storm could be somewhere else on the map, you know, either jungling or just doing his thing, because he needed to just keep farming, you know. I think even with the Orchid on the Storm, you just need to keep farming because you need BKB. And CJ has Radiance. He's going to get caught here, but Rage's in time.
Rage TP away. Easy peasy. Zeal top lane. He's more the one getting caught now, especially with the Ags. The drums of Slam Winter. They beat once again.
It's back, the drums of Slum. Remember when this was, I think, every single game?
I remember PLs joining the fight and then the drums of Slam making Beastmaster unkillable. That was some of my favorite.
Yeah. You have to get a pipe to pipe the PL illusions. Then on top of that, you need a Mage Slayer to place the debuff on the Beastmaster to kill him. I remember those times, man.
Pipe the PL illusions.
Yeah. Imagine the same Beastmaster with Bloodstone and Radiance now.
Ooh, that sounds pretty fun. Hold on. We have another infest target. This time, though, it's going to be onto the Tiny, and he's just too tanky. Ken.
Jackie's in trouble.
He goes down, but CJ, he's in on the Jackie. Jackie gets off a good armlet toggle here, but the control, it's too overwhelming for him. He goes down. They get the kill on the Paulison. Emo, he's got to turn and tail and run. Zeal clears out this wave mid at the very least, but there's a fight that Neon get right.
Yeah, that was the biggest kill they could have gotten on the map, the CK. I mean, this is the power of the Lifestealer with Radiance. Like, he's just that much strong. I mean, he may be lower in terms of net worth compared to the CK, but he's doing a lot just by investing in with the Radiance and just making sure that his team has that extra bit of tankiness, you know, when he's invested in. And now Bleed, they have to be realizing that the Lifestealer's timing has already entered the game, you know, they have to be careful not to lose another team fight, especially the CK. The CK can't afford to die again like this.
Yeah, I mean, the CJ's almost just equalized the net worth with that single kill. I mean, he ended a 6-time killing streak. Kill. It was 1,000, 1,100 gold total, 600 to himself, basically.
Yeah, and once CJ has Manta style, then your Orchid on the CK is not going to do anything against Lifestealer.
True. Still dangerous for the Storm, but, you know, at that point there will be Lifestealer problems, as you say. Either way, Bleed not eager to give up pressure here this early on as they are contesting the 20-minute runes. They're going to make the jump now onto the Weaver, who's trying to sneak through the river. Does manage to actually get off his Lotus, reflecting tons of spells. He's difficult to take down, but eventually he will still die.
Yeah, that was still a good play there by him trying to get the rune. Did he get the rune?
Nah, it's spawn bottom. It's a shield rune.
Okay, sure. I mean, either way, I guess it could have meant that the storm died, you know, if the viewer wasn't there. So, dying for your cause, that's what you should do as a support.
Radiant are scanning.
Just keep scaling. I think eventually the Neon lineup is just going to be too strong in the team fights. You know, for Bleed, I'm not sure after the early stages. You know, when your CK is strong, sure, it's easy to play around the soundtrack, but you're going to have to figure something else right now. You're going to need BKBs on your CK and Invoker. You're going to need a lot more items, maybe AC for the, you know, all the physical damage coming out from the Weaver, the Lifestealer.
Oh, Bombi. Oh, what a steal here. And I think he's going to get us. No, doesn't get out, as he is going to be hit by that Sunstrike as well. Zeal picking up the kill. But once again, that is going to be the second straight Wisdom Rune that Bleed lose out on their side.
I call that
Winter,
hashtag
it feels a little bit like... I like the way that Bleed are playing this, don't get me wrong. But they're just constantly skirmishing, constantly fighting, and having Jackie in the mix, which means that, you know, compared to Neon, who have Storm farming some part of the map, Lifestealer farming some other part of the map, Drums of Slamming, you know, JG is farming as well. Like, they will, and they are getting outscaled.
Indeed. Eventually, you're going to have to, I guess, farm a lot more on your Invoker. I think Invoker has a timing, but it's very long, right? It takes a long time to get to your super late game timing, level 25, you have your Agrims and whatnot. There's going to be a time in the middle game, I guess around now, until minute 30, where Radiant lineup is just way stronger, right? Neon is going to be way superior across the board. They're going to get Roche, they're going to take full control of the map. Their heroes are unkillable. Beastmaster is BKB, Storm. I think once the Storm Spirit gets BKB, then I think Neon can just basically take any fight they want to.
I don't know if this is a fight that Bleed want to take, by the way. We don't quite have those BOTs online for Emo, so at best this is a 4v5, 4v6, by the way, if they manage to finish off this Roche.
Yeah, but at the same time, they feel like they can't afford to give up the Roche because of the state of the game as well. You know, if you give up Roche, it means that the next, 5 minutes, you're going to be dodging and spitting across the map.
Look at the Swarm Beetles. I mean, the minus armor, it's too fast. Bots are about to get delivered now to Emo, but they just couldn't take the fight. They didn't have the time.
Yeah, this is really, really bad news for them. And now Storm has an A-Gate, so you have to go through the Storm twice. And Bleed had the lead throughout the early game, even till the Roche. You know, they had like 3k lead, 4k lead, but it just feels like it doesn't really matter as much in the team fight. Once the Lifestealer enters and you have the Radiance and Manta, his timings are just a lot stronger than the CK. And Bleed, they just have to try to split the map, look for the pickoffs, you know, try to delay the game, and hopefully wait for your Invoker to get to a point where he's going to be able to solo carry the game, which is going to be a long time.
He's going to be going for that Lincoln Sphere first for Emo. I think he needs a Scythe. He might even need an Ags in this kind of a game. I don't know.
Refresher. Maybe not the... I'm not sure if he gets Axe next. I guess you need, like you said, you need the Hex to catch the Storm. And then you probably want to consider getting a Refresher. Double BKB, I mean double Hex.
Double meatball. Hold on, mid. Careful. Ken. That is going to be I was going to say a very aggressive TP, especially for someone like a Maiden, but SC will cancel as soon as he realizes he didn't have much of a chance there.
Maiden TPing into the front lines, you know, just like that.
Battle Maiden, man. She doesn't even have the 20 talent yet. Just wait till she has her 20 talent. She could be laying down suppressive fire.
Double, what? AC plus level 20 talent, so you have armor as well with the attack speed.
With a Mjolnir and a Witchblade. Just kidding, she has terrible ins gain. Probably don't want that. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's also not that good for Intiros. What else do you want? Give her a Brooch. You know what? Give her a Revenant's Brooch.
No, Richie. Give her a shot so that she can set up the Aghanim Sunstrike of Evoker. How do you like that?
Yeah, so she blinks in. She gets her bongo boots with Ags. Yeah, that's true. That'd be some good setup here. Zeal, he's being set up onto the mid lane now as he makes an effort for what had to have been a rune. No, he was just trying to escape. He dies in the river, falls victim to the Ken.
He's gonna have to get some defensive item against this OP. He's been like dying to it. Feel tight.
He's going for Ags, though.
Use Lotus or Manta. I don't know about going Agadims. I think you need something to remove the Orchid. Because there's nobody building a Lotus, right? Pretty sure no one else is getting a Lotus on the support.
The closest we have
I mean,
is a Lincoln
the
Sphere
CM is getting
for-
one, but he's gonna get there at like minute 40.
No, come on. Like 38.
He doesn't have the Philosopher Stone.
No Filler Stone, man. That's problematic. And I mean, look at the way that they're sieging here. Hold on. They're setting the trap now. They're going to try and take down Bombi. Oh, wait, no, just kidding. It's the Maiden who instead has sprung the trap. She's pretty tanky, but not tanky enough by the looks of things. Bombi, he lives a little bit, but is going to actually get killed by the neutrals. Goes to the Ancients. He's pausing, TPing away in their face. Emo, though, he is going to get swept up, not by his tornado, but by that Primal Roar. JG rotates on over, puts him down. Basically a 1 for none, thanks to the deny.
I was probably the last person you want dead on Bleed. Right? They could have just sacrificed the CM, they could have sacrificed someone else, the Tiny, but they didn't want the Evoker to die there. No way, man. That was not worth it. He is the only person that can kind of have a chance to deal with the lifesteal late game.
Well, that's not happening now. Lifestealer now with a Basher. Got this over corrosion, Manta style, so he's no longer and hasn't been for a while vulnerable to the silence. Soon to get a BKB online.
I don't like the Basher though. I think he just needs to buy tank AC Academics.
You like the Axe?
So he doesn't die. Yeah, I mean the Axe is just inbound, you know. You need to hide because you rage in, and then when your rage is about to end, you hide in one of the other enemy heroes, and then you run around. Then when your rage is up again, you come back out and you rage and you hit again. Basher is like a kind of hoping that you can stick on a target, which I feel like he doesn't need to. You know, they have more than enough damage from Beast and Storm. It's a tri-core lineup. You have lockdown for Beast Raw, you have the Lift, you have Storm Pull. So not sure you need the Basher's lockdown, and you're not playing into like some BKB Black Hole or some Juggernaut that can spin and TP away. You know, so you don't need the Basher.
Yeah, that's a good point. Kind of curious. Maybe he thinks he can fight the Pango Ball. I don't know.
What?
You know, you can just start slapping the Rolling Thunder.
I mean, rage and hit the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
How is that a good idea? Dude, you know you can't keep up with the ball, right? The ball is going to be moving faster than you, right?
I mean, yeah, look, but the ball moves at 0 move speed if it gets bashed.
You know, it's like you're telling me you see a car on the street and you're riding a bicycle and you're trying to keep up with the car, and no way the hell it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, look, my legs cannot keep up with the energy output of an internal combustion engine. I'm not gonna lie there, but you know, that's like saying, all right, you know, give me like a baseball bat with a spike on it. Let me try and take a swing at one of its wheels. You know, then maybe I've got a chance. That's what this guy's got. Average American cyclist, by the way. CJ is. I mean, he is tanky. He's pushing nearly 3,000 HP now that he has. Here we go. I should get it here relatively soon with the Corpse Eater facet. But Polito's doing well to avoid fights now, Winter. They're closing the gap here as far as net worth goes. Emo's about to get his Lincolns online.
Yeah, that's going to help against the Raw for sure, but I think it's not an item where, okay, you get the item, it's go time to fight, you know?
Oof. Yeah, I mean, it's not go time to fight there for Zeal. Once again, caught and killed, and no way out. Still continuing down the path for the Scepter for the Pango.
I mean, you were right about the backer. He was just trying to right-click the ball.
I told you.
He can't run away.
Can't run away. See, the car not winning this time, as that's a 3-second stun. Set up beautifully for that Sunstrike Chemo collecting the kill there. I wish these ultimate orbs are more expensive these days, so Emo's going to need to wait a bit more.
Have I ever told you about my ultimate orb I don't feel it's back in the day? Where I just like to,
no.
Where I just like to get like a couple of ultimate orbs on Medusa. Like, just casually. I don't even like to finish a Skadi. I just stack the stats on the hero. That was my thing. Storm. He's trying to look for a target here.
Chasing. And he's going to miss out on a few heroes, though. Bleed. Able to get out of harm's way here this time. It's a big opportunity for them. I mean, okay.
I kind of regret a little bit telling you about the story because you're just gonna use it against me next time.
Yeah, just stacking ultimate orbs on Medusa.
Oh no, it wasn't ultimate orbs actually. I stacked point boosters on Medusa because it was just so much value on the hero back then. And I would get double Scuddy on the hero. Okay, no, let's not go into that. I don't want to give you ammunition, you know, for the next class we have together.
Double Eye of Scotty, huh? Well, you know what I was particularly a big fan of back in the day? Oh, I see just...
Oh, checking just to see if it works.
Yeah, it works. A little freezing field. That might come into play here, though. We are looking for a fight now. Bleed. They see at least a decent target on Castaway. There's going to be the initiation. Nice job. Toss in place onto the Sunstrike. Into the stun. He goes down. Another kill here for Bleed.
I mean,
They're maybe even thinking about trying to set up for Roche now, Winter, but careful. Oh, maybe careful for you, JG. Gets off the BKB, looking for the opportunity to find a roar as there's the infested Storm jumping in with the amplified damager onto 3. Surrounded is Jackie. Can he get out of here? Does manage to Phantasm. He's up to the high ground, actually, and Neon, they've lost sight of him. JG, he might just go down into this, but no. Ken, he has too much damage. Makes the jump down onto Zeal. CJ with a double kill throughout all this. Oh, Winter. I hate to say it, but I think not having freezing field actually made a difference.
Yeah, I know. He could have actually did some damage there, that team fight around the Twin Gate area if he actually had freezing field. And now Neon gets the Roche, and that was a really, really good way of starting the fight. It's just running in, and then they got a buyback on the Weaver. The Beastmaster just knowing that he can't die with the Drums of Storm. I mean, he died in the end, but he bought enough time for his team, especially the Storm to clean everyone up. And now you have the Aegis on Lifestealer. Oh, okay. How are you going to kill this Lifestealer? Even once, you know. Killing him one time is a problem. Now you have to kill him twice. Actually, quite a bit surprised that they didn't give it to the Storm, yeah? The Aegis. I think the Lifestealer can't die.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
he was going into
it,
BKB. But
he's not exactly dying in the team fight, right?
Look, CJ, he wants to have a perfect game, you know? 6-0-2. He's not giving that up. Storm,
so
you've already died twice.
He's a KBA type of carry.
Look, I don't know the man, but for the purposes of the bit, yeah, absolutely he is.
Are you a KBA person?
Only when I lose. Like any good support player, only when I lose.
So when the game's going bad, you just try not to feed because it'll make your score bad? Is that what you're trying to...
Yeah. You can't give any ammunition, you know, at that point. You have to remain blameless. I believe that they don't have the option in this game. I commend them for taking that fight and trying to move into the Roche pit, and it started off decent for them, but things are getting mighty difficult for them now at this stage. Can they take down this Tormy? Ooh, pretty close, but they get it. And not a second too soon, because CJ's already up to your high ground. Finally, he's broken 3,200 HP now with the full and completed Abyssal Blade. Good. I was worried that CJ was going to go for that BKB. Oh, what the heck was that? Polison, did he get hit by the... What did he get? Silence just immediately orchided, no toss back, but CJ, he might be in a little bit too deep now. Oh, but Bombi, he's stolen Rolling Thunder. He's cubing around this fight. CJ, he's gone down at least the once, and they've already used the Primal Roar. Bombi doing a good job at just delaying this fight, holding down all of the backliners before he's pulled in and killed off. That might just be enough time for his team to get on back, as Zeal jumping on in, trying to delay this fight, taking a bit longer. He's going to be killed. That's a buyback now, at least from Bombi, as he TP's back into the fight, but Ken with his BKB action takes down one support, looking for the second as Jackie pops the Phantasm, but doesn't last another second. Neon Esports bursting into the high ground now will probably force all the buybacks here. This is it.
Let's do 2 more buybacks. I mean, they already got the Lifesteal once. I think they kind of have to do something here again. You know, CM probably has to buy back first.
Another Orchid on the Polison. Emo, nice job on that Deafening Blast. They actually almost get through the Storm Spirit, but he's going to be able to live just barely as Polison. He's going to die. Does have buyback as well. JG left behind. He is killed as Zeal, having just bought back, chasing after more. They get on top of the Rubik. This is at least a valuable dieback for them. Ideally, they'd like more, and they're just not going to find it. Huge commitment here from Bleed.
Lifesteal got out. That's what matters for them. I I mean, he's still 8-0 on the live stream. You know, he's just playing the perfect KDA game. You know, not dying even once yet. He's going to build a BKB next. I mean, once he gets this BKB, I feel like sure, you know, it's a little bit like the Academics, but you get to just right-click with your hero instead of hiding in an enemy hero. So you have a double rage timing, double rage. You hit the tower, then you BKB. You hit the tower, then you have rage again.
Yeah, makes the siege feel incredibly easy and powerful. By then, you might have 25 seconds for your +1 second rage. Brings that downtime down to 10. Almost fully covers you with the BKB. What's going on here? Hold on, Jackie. What are you looking for? You're looking for a fight you might not be able to cash.
He's just looking for any kill. He's going for a BKB now.
Storm. Is it mid? Almost catching Emo here. Emo who's... Now he's going for the Scythe of Ice after the full Bloodstone. Okay, so what is that? That affects on Invoker. Does that affect Tornado, I wonder? I guess it does. It has a radius. So now he's got wide Tornado, EF6 Tornado for Emo. In addition to big EMP Meatball?
I mean, is this the item though?
That's what I'm confused. Maybe the balls are increased by the Bloodstone AoE, do you think?
Yeah, but they can't kill the lifesteal because they can't get the jump on him, right? So
that's true, yeah.
That's what the Hex is going to give him.
Yeah, I also thought it would be Scythe.
I'm not sure. Let's see whether the AoE increase helps them win the team fight.
Only time will tell. I'm excited to see it anyway. I don't know if I've seen an Invoker with a Bloodstone, not for some time. But Emo decides it's the build. He's won 7 of 7 in the last 8 days in his Dota 2 Pro Tracker pubs. Here they go. That's a fantastic talk back. That's just how you want to start things off. But CJ did get off the rage, and you're going to lose the Tiny. That's like going to be a dieback there. But look at the jump in now from Seal onto 2. They're trying to get through Bombi, but he's infested. He's safe and sound. Pulled back inside now and killed off the triple. Meatball's doing good damage, doing work on a JG. He's killed off now, and now they can try and focus on a CJ. He's brought back in by that Reality Rift. Pierce's spell immunity talent. CJ trying to fight through this one, Paulson who fought back. Still able to control him, lock him down, and what an initiation there. Paulison MVP, Winter, my goodness.
They brought the raid boss down finally. They tossed him into the clutches of his old team. And with the Reality Rift Pierce's magic immunity, that's enough, you know, for them to bring down the lifesteal through the raid, double rage and the BKB, you know. That was how much it took.
That 20 talent just in the nick of time now for Jackie. We'll take another look at that one in the replay. What a toss, Winter. I can't believe it.
It felt like the fight was okay, you know. At this point, like CJ decides to infest into the Rubik, trying to save the Rubik. Probably not a very good idea because he had to put himself in a very bad position here. Maybe
right.
If he had just abandoned the Rubik and ran, I felt like that would have been the ideal choice for him.
He ended up getting...
I like it, you know, not leaving your supports behind, you know, you try to save everybody.
Oh, I agree. I mean, I completely agree there. Surprised that Bombi couldn't get out either with the Telekinesis Shard and a Force Staff, but still didn't work out for him there. And especially Bombi eating a Reality Rift, which ends up also pulling in the Lifestealer. It seems like he tried to bail out of the fight when he saw the Reality Rift coming through. He knew Rubik was going to get pulled too deep. And, well, he ended up popping out on the wrong side of that Reality Rift. Really strong fight here from Bleed. Holy moly. I can't believe
That's why I feel like the Academics will give you over the BKB, right? Because if you are BKB, you're right-clicking and everyone's right-clicking you, you're not really able to stand and do much, you know? But with the Academics, because you're hiding inside someone, you're still doing damage with Radiance and you're healing. That's the difference between the ACs and the BKB.
Also, this shouldn't surprise me, but Emo's kind of kicking ass with right-clicks by himself. I mean, he did more right-click damage than spell damage in that last fight, which is pretty ridiculous. This hero is pretty badass now.
That's what the Gleipnir does for you. Gives you some form of attack speed. And you have alacrity on top of your own hero. You can do a lot. Calculate the Forge Spirit as well, because he has the Forge Spirit talent. Forge Spirit attack speed. It probably should, right?
I'm not sure. It might. That's a good question, actually. It might. That also seems pretty good here. especially with the minus armor that stacks up. Alrighty. Well, Winter, have we gotten through the darkness that was this mid game for Bleed Esports? Are Neon kind of back to equal footing here, or what's your read on this game now as we hit the 40-minute mark and we prep for a third Roche fight?
We might actually enter the focus territory. There are one lane of racks down, but it's hardly anything at this point of the game. Roche is going to be the next thing Neon is going to claim here. Refresher shot on Beastmaster? Who's going to get it? Storm? I guess Storm with the budget black hole.
Oh, right. Double meteor hammer, right?
For sure.
No, I don't think he's getting it, honestly. Probably to the Beastmaster. Hold on. Bleed this time they're in position ready to fight here. Winter, this is going to be big. Bleed, they manage to sneak around the cliff ward. But Neon, with pretty good positioning here, have set up a second cliff ward here to protect themselves. This is not going to be an easy fight for Bleed to approach. Maybe they'd just be best trying to take it up on the high ground. They're starting to pushing these lanes here significantly as well.
Live Steelers TPing in, but he
did. Hold on, smoke breaks. Ken, he's gonna be scouted, silenced up, sight the Vice as well. Can they take him down 100-0? No, he gets the heal off. He's just fine. My goodness, Zeal, he's in a little bit too deep now. JG releases the roar here, which does catch Zeal. Did go off at least a shield crash back there. As you can see, CJ keeping the rest of the enemy team at bay. Zeal, he's going to die without buyback now as the chase is on. Neon looking for more. The blink forward, JG refreshing as well. Needs vision for the roar. The tornado by Emo in time will deny the efficient play. Allows Jackie and Emo both to TP back home safely. The mistake there, Winter, not a second BKB. JG didn't activate it.
He passed the refresher shot onto the Beastmaster, so Beastmaster had another dagger and another roll, but it was again, Emo putting the Lincolns onto the CK, saving Jackie's life there.
Wow.
Clutch plays after clutch plays.
Indeed.
The game's getting serious
Hold on,
right now.
a toss back. It's on a CJ. It's on a CJ. This is just the Aegis gone. Look how big that EMP was, by the way. Okay, but he's going to come back now with a BKB on cooldown for 50 seconds. Hold on, he might not be out of this one. They get the first rage out. Doesn't have the 25 talent quite yet. Careful here, no vision. And Lifestealer otherwise too speedy. And be careful for this Mindbreaker as well. They just got online on the hero, but that is the confidence, I think, just gone, Winter. They've just taken out the Aegis.
Arcane Rune Storm, Richie.
And careful here, Zeal has buyback again. It's come off cooldown here during his death timer. Neon making a pretty serious push here. They're not one to back down. They may not be ready for what awaits, though. The buyback ready to go as they're getting baited here by these illusions. So he even uses the BKB here on the first life.
Oh, that's not good.
They got baited by the illusions. Bomb initiating, but they do get one now. G brought back in Hex and now killed off. No way out for him, but they jumped the Weaver first. Now they're going to take JG. A little bit of an ant snack here for the course of the Beastmaster. It's going to be the rest of the Neon cores who turn tail and run this game. Winter for Neon. They've gone up to high ground twice, and they've been rebuked. And look at Zeal forcing CJ to TP away. No Basher on this Pangolier, so no chance to cancel that TP there. No Basher yet, I should say. He's about to get that online for Zeal.
Yeah. They saw some candy on the ground. And they saw the CK, they thought it was a real one, and they jump on the illusions. And wasted their BKBs and they got punished, That's why they tell you, do not just pick up food on the ground every time you see food,
No.
Might not be good for you.
It's no good. You don't want to eat the bathroom Skittles there that were that CK. That was a bold move. And now look, he's got an amplified damage rune. You're gonna get a fortify here. But this is going to at least be one set of barracks, I believe. CJ gets silenced here real quick, but has the rage. Quick little bash out from Zeal now, who does buy out for the bash, but doesn't have the buyback. Emo, you can do a little bit more damage here as the Swarm Beetles come on through, apply to all the illusions. Tornado following suit will at least clear the path for an escape now for Bleed, who do not trigger any buybacks, but also do not re-give the glyph.
I mean, at this point, I think that the Lifestealer is actually not going to be able to do it on his own. He needs the Storm to get air games. I think they need more AoE control in the team fights. the CK illusions are just doing way too much right now. And not just the CK, the Invoker with his spells. Like you said, the EMP is absolutely huge with the Bloodstone. So they need their own budget Black Hole to win the team fights right now on the Storm. He has to just sit back, farm. I guess he already has it. Yeah, he already has it. Farm his buyback mix.
Yeah, he's got that ready to go. That is, I think, the last shards finally coming through. No, CJ still doesn't have his, but everyone else in the game besides Castaway has theirs now. Castaway, who, by the way, has an Ags and a Lotus, so it's a support Weaver, which is nothing too new. And he has finally items into this late game period now to become very relevant. Paulison with an Aeon Disc now on the Tiny. Got a Lotus for SE. Anything else major now? The Bloodthorn fully upgraded for the Chaos Knight now. I think nothing else too major here. I'm curious as to what Emo's going to decide to build next. He's got a stockpile of 6,000 gold. Has gone for a Radial Deafening Blast.
Can't imagine anything else but Refresher.
Radiant's
Like,
bottom
what
Yeah.
else do we need?
is under attack.
You still
Feels
don't
like-
consider an Axe in this kind of game, you think?
Is under attack.
I mean, not really though. I think if you have Faceless Voice, sure. I mean, I guess you
I
still
agree.
could. You are counting on the Pango to roll on the field heroes, then you can get your Aghanim Sunstrike off.
For sure. Well, here they go. Super creeps or not, bot lane has shoved in completely, forcing back CJ to make sure that they can clear the illusions without taking too much damage. That Mjolnir will certainly help with the illusion clear a
He
little
has
bit.
chosen to go for a BKB instead. That's so you know, on the Invoker.
Okay. Doesn't want to afford to get caught. Thanks for the shout out. So he's got the Midas in the backpack, so holding on to that. Doesn't have money for buyback at the moment, Winter. He would if he sells the Midas.
Oh yeah, it's
of
pretty
course.
big deal that he has to farm it. But which mid player will tell you, I'm selling my Midas, I'm gonna keep it for value. No one
Of
sells it.
course. Look, it's coming off cooldown right now. Look at that. Continues to take in the backpack, of course, at twice the speed. As they say JG, at least they see his axes in lane. We've got Dagans now as well to try and take down these illusions to make sure they don't get baited like they just did on that previous siege. That's Neon Esports. They know that there are enemies in the forest, not willing to make a power jump here. Look at Jackie. He's just leaving his illusions out to play. Oh, and there's the jump in. Zeo, he wants to find a target. There's the bash and the roar down with his Zeo. He's completely alone and he's just dead. He is just 100 to 0 dead, but he does have buyback this time around and does force a little bit of utility. In goes Ken. He finds Paulison, but that is going to proc now the Aeon Disc. He leaps over to the other side of the fight. Now out of mana.
Oh, Emo's here.
SC still
Hex.
looking for a jump, but Emo,
Lifestealer.
he's on in. The Scythe device onto CJ, but he's too tanky. He's tanked through it now, but doesn't have any detection for the Invoker. He ghost walks away. SC trying to release the freezing field, caught on the wrong side of the fight. Bobby steals it and will kill him with it. Two dead there for
Holy
bleed.
crap. He
Just
almost
take it.
did it alone on the
He get it
Invoker.
wrong.
You saw the power of the sorry, not the Aghanim, the Bloodstone with the Meteor AoE, with the EMP, the Deafening Blast. Just insane.
4,200 gold. Sorry, 4,200 damage done by the Invoker in that fight.
Yeah, I think he's actually at the point where he can kind of carry the fight on his own.
But Winter, Bleed decide to take a fight in what was a Roshan respawn window. Roche could be respawning here as soon as in 10 seconds. They haven't had to use any buybacks yet on the side of Bleed as Neon continue to push onto their side of the map now.
Radiant's
Here go the Jackie illusions. They need to clear this ginormous wave. Top is also going to shove in here momentarily. CJ still has his BKB ready. It's a 7-second duration.
This is not
And as well-
not looking good for Bleed. They might have to use the buyback on CM here. Have to use
I think
it.
so. They just might. Ken leaps in. They dispatch of the illusions as they look for their second lane of barracks here. There's another toss back. The silence is not in fast enough. The Scythe device, but no! In they go with the time lapse. As they save the day here on Castaway. Paulison, he's dropping low as they jump on to Jackie now. They do at least get through Bombi. He dies. Paulison is going to go down as well. As they do still manage to TP and escape. They trigger 2 buybacks from the supports as they kill the supports of Neon. But it's Castaway who is left without buyback at the moment.
Yeah, that was well worth it. You're getting the 2 kills, defending your racks. And now do they decide to go back the other way? Or they should actually
we
check
got a
Roche
barrel.
first. They need to check
They should
the
check
Roche.
Roche. Yeah, he's moving to his summer home now, which means, I think unfortunately for them, he's got a refresher shard. I don't know, do they want the eggs? Hold on,
Oh, no,
hold on.
they're not checking
They're
the
going
rush.
mid. They're barreling Winter. Roll out the barrel. Look at it go. Here goes Bleed. Back up to the high ground. Looking for their first lane of barracks. There's going to be another fortify after this, which is why Neon use it as soon as those melee barracks go down. But then that is going to be the last fortify here now. That's Neon have for some time. Mid barracks will fall. Bleed not looking to try and force the game. Instead, they look bottom. That will trigger the glyph. 30 seconds until the Weaver respawns as Bleed clear another wave bottom and seem to head towards the Roche pit.
Okay, they're gonna go now. It's gonna be a refresher shot on. Oh, Invoker refresher shot. Please.
That's pretty tasty.
I just want to see like one team fight. Double Deafening Blast, double Meteor, double Tornado, double EMP.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
2 Sunstrikes with the Deafening Blast. I remember my friends flexing on the combos. On Roshi just goes down too fast. There's just not a chance right now for Neon to try and initiate here. They would need a Storm to zip in all the way, but that's just so risky without any lick of vision here. And careful here, the Jackie illusion doesn't spook him this time. The smoke doesn't break. CJ showing on the wave, showing aggressively on the wave. Jackie throws the stun, but he hits it actually onto a creep. CJ running in now is going to get involved. There's the Aegis here on Jackie. He's already down. He's already lost the Aegis now as JG looking for these backliners, trying to run the counter. In goes even out. Raging Fury Invoker. He gets to the 1. He almost gets a second kill onto Ken, but now Jackie on his second life. He's going to blow up JG. Rolling Thunder not doing too much here as Zeal's leaping on through, but it's going to be CJ losing the mono a mono. Jackie takes him down as Bombi trying to escape this fight, trying to escape this game, is going to be killed off. The Storm he buys back, but Bleed only trade the Aegis for the full wipe.
Welcome to the Invoker show, says Emo. Just double Tornado, double Deafening Blast, and double Meatball. Just absolutely wrecking havoc in the fights.
Ridiculous stuff there. Invoker
And
dealing
the
2,000 spell damage.
And not to forget the million illusions of CK walking around. There's
Well,
too
yeah,
many
making things certainly
things on the
troublesome
field
here.
fight.
And now Winter, for the first time, Bleed. They go convincingly up to the enemy high ground. No fortifies remain. There's going to be another fortify refreshed in nearly 3 minutes here, essentially, for Neon as they buy back now on the Weaver. I don't think he got a time lapse off in that last fight. And he can't use it on the structures. Down go the bottom barracks. Now it is Bleed who hold a structure advantage, and they're looking now to try and claim the Megas. 53 minutes into the game. Castaway is going to throw down the vision. There's the buyback from CJ, but they're going to have to do it for 20 seconds. 20 seconds now without the Beastmaster. He does not have the buyback on gold cooldown by 500 gold. Ken clearing the waves. Has done enough now to spook Bleed away. They will lose the tier 3 tower to the last wagon shot, but they will not have to face against the Megas.
I mean, I like it how the Beastmaster's getting Dagon to deal with the illusions now.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't deal with this.
He needs something. But ever since he's bought Refresher, he hasn't had buyback, so he needs that urgently. His Storm bought back.
He kind of needs
Lifesteal
armor
bought
item,
back.
don't you think? And he needs like a Shiva against the CK illusions. Why isn't he getting the Shiva?
You know, you got a point there,
Yeah, don't you
honestly.
feel
He
like
did
he
take
needs Shivas?
3,000 damage to CK illusions in the last fight.
Yeah, he has no armor item with his build. Which is rather strange.
I guess the drums of Slam aren't keeping him alive long enough, are they?
Yeah, I mean, you're walking out of the house naked and you're expecting to not feel the cold under the snow. Where's your plate meal?
Neon,
And it's the last hurrah.
postured
They have to get the
look for a fight.
best pull they can get on Ken.
Bleed did not retain the Aegis. They did use that in the last fight. Jackie is about to get his buyback here. Has it now ready to go. That is the trio, of course, for Bleed now with buyback at the ready. And no one, make that no one on the side of Neon with buyback ready to go. Instead, JG is going to upgrade his Dagon twice from a level 1 to a level 3 Dagon. Winter, thoughts?
Why? Has it lower cooldown or something? No, right? Why?
Gives you more of a heal.
What the hell?
Look, that's the decision he's made.
So he's just using this to kill people instead of clearing illusions? Why are you upgrading it? I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure either, honestly. Emo's starting to really level up quite a bit now. Approaching the second level 20 talent, I should say, as soon as he's 29. Wait, hold on. Careful top. Castaway. Leading him into battle. He gets the ward set up. SE, though, connecting the stun as Paul. He jumps him on through. The Scythe of Vice. It's there on top of the Weaver. They need to take him down. He does get off that time lapse. At least the Bombi able to escape easily now. But Castaway, he has no way out. He's trapped inside of that Scythe wall and dies.
No buyback. It's a huge window.
No
100
buyback.
seconds.
Neon, they go looking for a fight up top, but they find 5 enemy heroes ready to take him down.
I mean, Evoker had to use his refresher, so that's like at least something.
Well, true. Look at the item macro that Emo is having to do now, by the way. He's got this in Refresher, BKB, Hand of Midas. He's like, dude, 9 spells aren't enough.
That's why this
I need to
hero,
have 9 items.
This hero is not for everybody. CJ? He's trying to fight everybody here.
CJ,
The illusion's killing him.
CJ! He's dying, he needs help, he needs someone to save him, CJ! Trying to fight through this one now. He's got 1,000 HP on Corpse Eater as he's fighting through Jackie. The damage on the Jackie, but they reflected the stun. They reflected the roar, and that allows Jackie to live to fight another day. He takes down CJ. He's gonna take down Ken as well.
Alive.
As Jackie stands his ground and he kills them all. Bleed. They win game number 1. What a comeback over the side of Neon. Holy moly.
I mean, Jackie is definitely the...
Say a boss. No, but I mean, I actually really like this Neon draft as well. I think it's aggressive. It's well-rounded. You play well around Vision. You have Disruptor, who I think is very strong, particularly against 2 of your cores. Not so much maybe perhaps against Zeal, but yeah.
I guess Meepo. I mean, Meepo can kind of go both ways, right? If you don't have your silence, you don't have AoE, then the Glimpse is like not exactly the best, against Meepo. I mean, he can kind of catch, but he can also run away with the poof.
Where is Cam?
We'll just have to see. Yeah, where is he going actually?
Huh?
He's blocking the cam against Beast. All right.
Oh, I see. So he doesn't stack it and clear it with axes. Oh, that's a sneaky little move.
Is it on the line or am I crazy?
I'm sure he's blocked it. Come on. I'm sure he's blocked it.
In my screen, it looks a little bit out of the line.
Yeah, well, have you ever considered, once again, Winter, you're out of line?
Yeah.
Game number 2 kicking off now. We'll see how things go as Bleed up 1-0 after a bit of a nail-biter of a game. This is a very closely contested series. I expect we'll have another fun game ahead of us, folks. Thanks for tuning in for the SCA Road to TI qualifiers. We are going to start off with 3 runes, though, for Neon, which is a fantastic start for them.
And you know what? It's a fantastic recipe for game 3, 3 runes.
True. Mm-hmm. Facts and logic there. Yeah, there's that. I'm pretty sure that can't be blocked. So we'll see if that gets dewarded, if it'll make a difference. I think they'll just have to... I mean, maybe, right? I could very well see Neon invading and getting off some pretty good contesting.
Yep, so the lane is different. It's Disruptor Gyro, not the Clockwork Gyro that I was talking about. I mean, still strong. Give vision with the Thunder Strike, then Flat Cannon, you hit the Rubik. But it's not gonna be, I think, as stable as like having a Clockwork with the Gyro. I think the Gyro is still gonna eat a lot of harass in this lane with the Axe and the Rubik Table.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot. Meepo's doing very well in this first couple of waves too. A lot of harass damage onto Ken. Action onto Jackie now, who's being forced away as we see Bombi stealing over one of the creep waves. Jackie underneath his tower, rather unhappy that the Centaur is going to be able to, just get off a couple of denies easily. Did he go for horsepower? He did go for horsepower. This isn't even Counter-Strike. As we do
wait till he gets the Blade Mail.
Now that's
He's
more
retarded.
Like Ken is struggling in this mid lane.
I don't think this matchup is actually good for the Weaver.
That scared me. No, I don't think it's good for the Weaver either. either. And again, this was a first pick Weaver, fourth pick Centaur, if you kind of go by that order, although I don't know the new draft order off the top of my head like the old one. But I guess maybe seventh. But it's a tough start here. And I don't know if it'll get much easier. Let's see what SE is going to be able to do here as far as relieving a little bit of the pressure of the Grandmaster Ench player. Cast away up top. Did not go for kinetic fence. Most pros still really like this Thunderstrike one. I just don't think it really adds that much. But I've been wrong many times before, and that's not the last time I'll ever be wrong in a cast of Dota, I'm sure. But this mid lane is, again, it started off a bit rough. Oh, yeah, glimpse onto Zeal up top. Blood grenade thrown. Zeal. Oh, unable to escape there. Flat cannon, and really it's Castaway who lands the killing blow. That's a big one, actually. That is, I think, going to be troublesome for Zeal's lane. They've blocked one of his camps. They've killed him here early on. Here go the Meepo clones mid lane, though. Ken really starting to take a beating in this lane. This must be a much worse matchup than I imagined. I thought Earth Spirit would do fine in this lane, but he's going to be denied of any water refills. Very perfect split there by Emo.
This
I
is
know
what
Emo
Meepo
to be a Spirits player. I didn't know he was quite the Meepo extraordinaire here, but he even has the chicken skin.
I think he's a very polarizing mid player. He likes to play the win condition heroes in mid, you know.
Oh
so I think this hero definitely fits him well.
He's getting ransacked right now, Ken. Just
yeah, he didn't expect the lane to actually go that bad for him. I guess it's not like he's unable to play the lane and all, but he's just like taking a lot of very bad trades. And like you said, he can't get the runes because Meepo is gonna split one top, one bot. You have to go
I don't
early,
know.
I think.
He's on a
He has
bottle
to
charges.
be able to refill one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. But I mean, worst case, he can get his bounty rune. So that's something. Obviously, it has him away from the lane for a while, but I think it's something he can sustain. Oh my goodness, look at this. He's lucky that he at least did not allow the Meepo to get level 4. Oh, I thought Emo was going to go and steal the wisdom or the bounty. Look at him. Look at him. He's, where are you going? He's like, where are you going, Ken, huh? So Ken's going to have to just like stack the wave, I guess, and yeah, kick stones in. Nice job. He at least got the flag bearer there. Okay. Oh, the boar. The boar killed the rune. Zeal, you rat. And killed. CJ is going to just run him down. Lots of creep wave skipping here. And there's Emo. Also collects his own bounty rune in the jungle. CSing under the tower while he's harassing here. Look at him go. Look at him go. Hold on. He's going to avoid the kickback there. Is going to be eventually sent back now as he does poof back one of the Meepos for the extra Earthbind. Connects there. One little auto attack out from the Ench to assist Emo in picking up the kill. And he doesn't really even miss anything mid because Ken had to run all the way back home to regen.
Yeah, this Meepo is just absolutely putting on a clinic. Ganking, picking out runes, just doing everything for his team.
Pushing
and
tower.
Beastmaster is going to need help. He's not having a good time.
Yeah, he is. Emo has 11 denies, by the way. This is fun to watch.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is about Winter.
Invoker, you know.
Oh,
getting
true.
XP from D9 games.
These days, I'm a big fan of watching the mids dominate. But yeah, top lane is where there's action. CJ, he's just too fast, honestly, with the afterburner, giving him the move speed he needs to be able to get out of range for that last wild axes, which might have been the lethal ones. Jackie, in the meantime, has recovered from a very difficult early start to his lane. Although I don't know if he's going to be able to really do much against JG from just pulling waves into camps and killing them. And with Bombi always nearby, it's a bit dangerous here.
Yep.
Speaking of danger, SC.
Top CJ.
Looking top lane. Yeah, going diving now. Let's see how Neon react. Emo canking from the mid lane. They still have the Centaur Conqueror War Stop to pick up the kill. And they're looking for the +1 now on a castaway. Pushing them back with the electromagnetic repulsion. But it only pulls the Meepos in closer. As Castaway goes down. Okay, hold on. Rotation through from Bombi. SC trying to live up here, but he's going to die. Emo pushed back by the cogs once, but now he's going to be able to poof in another Meepo here. This is going to be a kill. Look at him. He's just murdering Bombi. Ken, he rotates through, wants this kill onto Paulus, and will likely get it. Although it is a little bit of an effort, and Ken actually has to use the ultimate just to secure it. Rotation
Yeah,
coming
now they
back
have no
now.
tools to kill the meeple.
Oh, yeah, he got the poof off just in the nick of time into the river and into safety for Emo. His tower's taking a little bit of damage, but nothing that's, I think he can overcome. He cannot overcome, sorry, as the rune does spawn bottom and away and out of reach here for Ken. So first shield rune activated now for Emo.
And he's going bot. I mean, this meeple is just everywhere. If he gets the kill onto JG here, this is going to be huge. You know, the Santos getting to be a huge problem in the lane for the viewer. With the triple braces and the 3 points retarded.
Yeah, they do have the Swarm Beetles as well ready to go. They just need to connect it. Here they go. Swarm perfectly in line now thanks to the Earthbind. I think this is just going to be too much damage here. Emo, he's not even poofing in another Meepo here. Doesn't need to. He has this kill easy. This is all going to result in Zeal just taking overwhelming amounts of pressure. There's not really much Paulison can do here as a lone rune Winter. He might not even be able to secure his own rune. Oh, maybe. They missed the Boulder Smash. But he doesn't feel confident. And fair enough, the Clockwork's going to be able to body him out. And Bleed are going to be able to secure the Wisdom on the other side of the map. Okay. Fun start to this game, Winter. As lanes now begin to break down a little bit more. Seems like Neon...
Is he in trouble again?
Oh, yeah, actually, they will go again for him. And look at this. Out from getting the Wisdom Rune, they are going to collect a little horse as well. He will drop tier 2 tower. Oh, my goodness, what a dive there. They're going to go even further. Polison, he lives here, though. They have a Fortify here if they want to auto-attack the tower or multi-attack the tower. They'll try, but Ken is very careful not to dive too far, and Bobby even makes it out alive. Okay, so both offlaners are being heavily sacrificed right now. You're looking at Zeal start on a Beastmaster versus JG start on a Centaur. JG is almost a full level up. Who's this work out better for you, Winter? How's your math here?
I feel like it's better for Neon. I think Centaur, a poor Centaur is more useful than a poor
I mean, especially
Beastmaster.
if they get another kill onto Zeal.
Yeah. Beastmaster is not like an offlaner that you can afford to sack. He needs to farm a lot, he skills, and Centaur, you're poor, at least you click your R button, you're going to save your teammate on the other side of the map. So you're going to be useful no matter what.
Yeah,
Beastmaster, not so much.
Yeah, as for Zeal, especially with his tower gone now, I mean, I don't know what build Zeal intended to go for this game, but he's going to have to settle for what he has now because he's not going to be given the space to farm even more.
You
can see here in the comparison. Yeah, he's got some stacks, but even Neon applying pressure in his own jungle. The GPM lackluster. He's got good damage, at least from being able to harass in lane, but the farm is going to be lackluster compared to what JG is going to be able to muster up now.
Yeah, JG's level 6, so he's definitely also a hit in terms of XP. And now it's all about like how can they break apart the game, right? Like, probably they are going to be counting on the meeple. He has the dagger now, so he wants to get even more pickoffs into maybe potentially an erosion at some point.
No way.
He's going to get a
JG.
root. Nice.
Yeah, they've got this ward down in the lane. Good stomp here. You need to avoid probably another Earthbind, and does. That should see him to safety, even with that skitter step facet. And then top lane, look, oh, you go for our off laner, we go for yours. Zeal, he's got a homing missile on him. He's also underneath the ward, but Power Ranger TPs are here, and Emo, he's going to be able to hold down at least Castaway. Finds now one onto Ken, who did kick his buddy to safety. That means he doesn't have a Boulder Smash to try and get out of this one. They block him in now. Call down is going to do good to slow down everyone to a crawl, but Jackie, he's made it to the other side.
Oh, he got out.
Or sorry, Ken, he finds an angle to try and escape, but there's a blink tag already on Emo. He's right on top of him. He finds the kill. Lead. They relieve the pressure. They finally come to the aid of the ailing Beastmaster. They put down the Earth Spirit. Great rotations from them.
And Neon, on the other hand, they're using the bot, they're using the mid, they're using the jungle. You know? It's not like it was a free kill on the Earth Spirit. And now Beastmaster's level 6, he really, really needed that help from his team.
Yeah, he was starting to get desperate, honestly. And he's still under a ward, but at least he's going to be able to farm up a bit more. Yeah, straight Ag Scepter for him, pardon me, is going to be the build of choice for Zeal. I'm sure he yearns for the Zoo days again. But not this kind of game, I think, for him.
He's going to be sitting in this corner for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Juggling the left Ancients, juggling the right Ancients, and now Neon, they're ready to strike with Disruptor Earth Spirit and the Clockwork.
I've got all the ultis ready to go, as you say. We have Max rolling boulder, so mostly lots of lockdown and mobility. This would be a good target. Emo. Oh, he gets to poof away just in time. And there's the Centaur Conqueror. They're not even going to get a kill of the Ench. All they see is the Centaur Conqueror.
Wow,
Allows
saving
Jackie
lives.
and SE to both escape. And they might try and set up here for CJ. You can see through the gate, they will send both Jackie and SE on through. CJ is going to be scouted now. Zeal needs to try and close the gap for the Primal Roar, but now the TPs are going to be rotating in this time from Neon. Will make this a bit of a tricky venture. And so Bleed are going to have to put a pause to their murderous plans and let the Gyro live for now.
Oh, he's just following them. Okay,
Yeah.
he's gating.
He is. Doesn't feel too comfortable top. The supports are they're gonna chase, even though they just literally TP'd. They are going to come through here now. You can see the Ench has sent the boulder golem through as well, the stone golem. Okay,
Okay, gotta get
supports
the
are
tower. Okay,
going on
I got
here?
the tower.
Oh, it's the courier going through the gate. I'm sorry, I was so confused. Oh, he's forget couriers can go through gates. It's so cute.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Elder Titan Spirit can go through carriers.
sure.
The gates, the illusions.
Roche, who could forget?
Tower is under attack.
I mean, the Elder Titan one is, I think, the most fun one. Where you
It's
can
fun,
pot-
but I also think it's a bit of a grief. Okay,
potentially.
here we go. We did have a little bit of a break of the try and kill Zeal, train out from Neon.
Off
but-
laners.
Yeah,
Off laners,
I guess off
not the
laners.
Zeal.
that's true. But we're back on schedule, basically. And JG, he's feeling strong. Max Retaliate build, Winter.
Jungle with the Blade Mail. It's good against Weaver. It's kind of good against Weaver too. He's right kicking game, so
Yeah, that's true.
I think this build is the better build on Centaur now because it helps you jungle. Especially if you're going for the Blade Mail build. Like if some games you feel like you can snowball and you want to get early Shivas, so you're building a build, then you can probably get more points in Double Edge and Stun in those games. But I think if it's a game where you're falling behind and you need to just recover in the jungle, maxing Retaliate is usually the correct thing to do.
I see. And basically the two deaths and the way they've chased them out of lane, you think kind of allow this
Yeah.
build to be,
I
be
think he was
reasonable.
also going to go this build no matter what. Because when you're going with a Blade Mail, if you're having that in mind, actually he changed his mind. Okay, he has Crimson Guard Q out now, so it's totally different. But I think in general, even if you're having a good game, sometimes I feel like it's also good to max Retaliate. Because if you're having a good game, right, if you're maxing your stun and double edge and you're playing aggressive, you're going for those kills. And if you don't get those kills, it hurts you so much. And it also encourages you to dive and overextend because you have a very aggressive build. But if you have Retaliate max, you have a good lane, you're winning your lane, but you continue to farm, right? Because your mindset is I have Retaliate, 4 points Retaliate, so I want to jungle, I want to just farm. So you keep your advantage, you keep building on it, and you scale much better. And I think it helps you grow into a more stable player if you see Dota in a way where you just want something that can be reliable every game instead of just trying to make the plays all the time.
Poor Neon Esports, man. Pausing because of screen, keyboard. Everything's going wrong, man. But, I mean, this
Wait,
game...
they ran out of pause time, right? If I wasn't-
No, you get 10 minutes per game, if I'm not mistaken.
so that
I'm
was
not an
the
admin,
last
so
game?
Don't quote me. Well, I
that
don't
was
think they ran out of... They were close. They were less than 3 minutes at the start of last game, but I believe every game, the clock resets. You know, it's just 10 minutes each time should you need it. So I'm sure the admin is diligently tracking the pause time and will chime in whenever appropriate to inform us. But until then, where they just have pause time, they're fine. So hopefully that's the last
Okay.
little issue that they've had.
What's happening, Richie? So the Weaver and Enchantress is running down to kill the Gyro when Neon is taking the mid tower.
They can't kill this Gyro, can they?
He has a Centaur on Ench.
Yeah, maybe they
Why
can
not?
kill this Gyro.
He's
Fair
dead.
enough. Yeah, he's just dead.
But he's fast.
He's fast, but you cannot run that impetus. Hold on, but into the jungle. Look at this. Look at this. They're looking now for the chicken, and they have caught him. Do we have a kinetic field? We don't have a kinetic field. If he could just walk away. Emo trying to get out of this one, but no. They focus down the Meepo. They kill him off, and Paulison, he is bound to be next. Look at this bonus attack damage as well from Ken's Facet, as he is going to be killed.
Oh boy, that's a big kill onto Emo. Big kill there.
Middle tower is under
It's
attack.
definitely worth it to trade your gyro for that kill.
I think they're finally going to get this tower as well, which feels amazing. Okay, but if they kill CJ again, this is going to be slightly more problem. No, certainly
no
they don't kill
Centaur
CJ
creep.
twice,
No
right?
Centaur creep.
Do they need a Centaur creep? They don't have Swarm either this time. Yeah, Winter,
Oh, no.
what do you know about your creeps, huh? They don't need it. CJ, you're taking the walk of shame. They get the mid-tier 1 tower. Oh no, but look who they left behind. Ken doesn't have a way out of this one. Even with the blade mail, Emo's going to beat the crap out of him. Beat the pebbles off of that Earth Spirit. Holy moly.
Oh my god.
What is going on over here? Bombi died too? I can't even keep up.
Enchantress killed him. He was trying to take the rune, the wisdom rune. He got the wisdom rune, but he has to pay a heavy price for it. I mean, that's a 4-point Enchantress, 4-point impetus Enchantress for you.
Okay, so yeah, no points in Untouchable, by the way. Okay, so what have we seen so far? We've seen in this last sequence of events, we've seen the Gyro die once, the Meepo and the Rubik die once, the mid-tier 1 tower is taken by Neon, but we've seen the Gyro die again, on top of then also the Earth Spirit and the Clockwork. I think that's good for Bleed. I think that they're coming out on top here, right? Because they
looking to
want
get-
these fast kills.
Yeah, they're looking to get kills into a Roshan right now, if they can actually create enough time. Because the Meepo wants to get Rosh to snowball. He has Aghanim's very soon.
Talk to me about what Neon want. Will Neon contest to Roche? Do they have a choice?
Yeah, they have to. I think they have the tools, you know?
Oh,
here
hold
we
on.
go.
It's time to kill Zeal again. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
That
this time no way.
of the game again. Killing the offlaners never gets old.
Never gets old. Let's just continue to bully the poor man. They're leaving him absolutely no quarter here. And Paulson, he might just be next. He's stolen Boulder Smash, which is going to be useful to kick back the rock that Ken kicks at him. However, no way out of this, and Ken is going to get the kill with the Blade Mail there.
Still
so
waiting
funny.
for him to steal the power cogs and see what happens.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, me too. We haven't seen it yet. I also, will you get his facet? Will you get expanded armature? Probably not, right? You don't steal facets. You're not a hero. I see.
Kudos.
He does have his 1 point in Untouchable. Also has maxed Enchant. So he's got a lot of damage here potentially, but doesn't have any healing for the Nature's Attendants. What is the play for him now?
He's
He's
killing
going to
the
try
clock.
and kill Bombi. he just wants to kill Bombi's hiding behind a tree before he hook shots back in and kills him. Okay. Well, that's the blink reveal from JG then. This is, why does this feel like a pub? Am I crazy?
It is kind of feeling like a pub right now. Oh boy. So Santa is building. What did he go for? Is he buying Crimson? Oh, yeah, he has a Crimson.
I think he's going to start Vanguard. yeah,
Crimson,
just- oh, no,
Crimson
full
against
Crimson,
Meepo.
pardon.
Yeah, Meepo against the Meepo.
Yeah, full
That's
Crimson. Yeah. He's got the rest of the Crimson Guard in the courier. I didn't expect that. So he's finished that up. Oh, Zeal finally has an item. He's got Ags. I don't know if that changes much for him, but it is an item. Maybe they take an extra couple seconds to kill him now. 0, 5, and 4. A game to forget here for Zeal as Bleed startup approach on number 1. 17 minutes in, Winter having quite a few kills a minute now. 23 kills, in fact, in 17 minutes. But Bombi, he's going to head up and try and interrupt this, and do try and block it. And seems like now allies are coming through, but not fast enough. Bombi, he's going to be in some trouble. Does get a hook shot back on over to some jungle camps. Stampede as well to see him to safety. Wow, a lot of commitment here just to keep alive, you know, the Clockwork, but they don't want him dying again.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh, it was.
Hold on,
I think it was a nice attempt for him. But here, CJ,
Mid?
he needs help.
Yeah, in trouble. Or maybe it's Emo. Oh, he's got Ags, the Mega Meepo, and you're not taking him down. All right, he's not doing a lot of damage either through this Crimson Guard. And in fact, now that he's jumped one Meepo down from the Mega Meepo, he's in trouble. With that Static Storm getting dropped, that'll put down at least this Aegis life. It seems like Neon happy to disengage now, having reclaimed that Aegis or pulling it away from under Emo. That was something. Okay, so there's Crimson Guard coming into effect.
Yeah, that was the
Applying
damage.
A lot of damage.
I mean, this is the downside of not having a pipe on the Enchantress. I think they needed, like I said earlier, one of the supports to buy mech, the other to buy pipe, because it's a meeple. I think you need pipe against their heroes. Disruptor, Earth Spirit, even the cooldown, it's going to be blocking a lot of that. I mean, this is the thing where whenever I have a meeple type of hero in the game, as a support, I feel like you need to just itemize to allow that particular hero to succeed in the game.
That damage block, by the way, because they did rework the damage block calculation on Crimson Guard. It's now 2.5% of your max HP.
Yeah, but doesn't it feel the same? Or is it better?
It gets better. It scales better now.
Late game is
absolutely.
better.
Yeah, because there's a lot of items that give HP but don't give HP or sorry, strength. This is an insane fight. What is going on? Heal Zeal. He's not dying. The drums are Slom. Drums are Slom, baby. He's going to get out of that one. Castaway, he is just trapped between a meepo and another meepo and now another meepo. So there's no way out for him as Ken at least able to roll away to somewhat safety here. There's just 3 dead just like that.
They can't fight without their ultis. They didn't have Disruptor ulti. They didn't have Magnetize. They didn't have Cooldown. They have to really, really be patient and play around the ultimates.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And now they're gonna have to learn it the hard way, giving away 3 kills, and they're gonna realize that they can't afford to let it happen again. For Meeple's going for BKB.
I think he needs it, right?
That's what you do.
I think it
guess,
kind of makes sense.
Against Disruptor. I think I've
look,
never
who's
seen
building a pipe? Not Zeal. He's too poor. Ench is a core. Jackie
Dude,
is... look, it does work. Did you see that? Paulson just kicked a cog. It works.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Great to know. Can't wait to pick Rubik into Clockwork.
And then not be able to use telekinesis because you're getting battery assaulted.
It's not exactly a kick, right? Because he's like right-clicking with his wand.
Yeah, but I still call it Walrus Punch when I right-click someone and my auto-attack connects and somehow sends them 80 feet into the air as a Rubik. Still counts.
Rules and exceptions, yeah?
Yeah, Dota's a game of rules, but mostly a game of exceptions. Ken. Smoked up. They want the Disruptor to lead so they can land a Glimpse Kinetic Field Static Storm. Really good cast range as well on this Disruptor with the Eye of the Vizier as Jackie. They've got vision, they've got range, and they've got the spells at the ready. No way out for him. He is dead.
That was very, very nice. They were patient. They were looking for the big piece of meat, not Enchantress. They avoided her, and they got the prize.
Patience pays off.
Yeah.
For Zeal, this has been a game of testing his patience, but his items are slowly but surely now starting to come online a bit more consistently, Winter. On top of this Ag Scepter, he finally at least has a blink, so he can look to get a little bit more involved with the ultimate now, potentially against an Earth Spirit, maybe just locking down this Disruptor and trying to kill him at the start of a fight. Something like that could work pretty well. I think we're going to have 2 Blade Mails, by the way. I thought JG also would maybe consider going back for a Blade Mail, but no. JG,
Raw?
he is going to bump
Richie?
it. Well, we'll come back to that in a second because Ken, oh, wow. Ken is just absolutely murdered. Somehow they applied like a million silences here to all the Meepos, and Zeal, he is just going to get melted here. The buyback, Ken is back in on his second life. He wants to try and take down the Meepo here without the ultimates, without all of them anyway. They still managed to outfight pretty well. A quick little dig now, and the blink out in time. Emo. All the Meepos stack up. Ken, he might be in too deep here. He's going to use the kick actually to slowly support even further as Emo, he is still under vision, getting killed off, focused, and now dead.
Dude, imagine if they had
fight.
a pipe there. If the Ench had a pipe, she pipes like everyone in that fight. I feel like they would have won that fight.
Let's see. Oh, okay. He's actually going to be able to get out here. What is
going on?
What are we doing here? What is going on? Essie, all right, finally, they've killed him. Okay, they knew they had that, but now Jackie's in. All right, Jackie with a full Gleipnir he didn't show up to the previous fight. Paulison is going to get glimpsed back. Zeal, he's completely in by himself. He's like, guys, no, kill me. Don't you like killing me? Remember when we used to kill me? Stick around, guys. I've got Jackie now. All right, they get JG. He's going to die as well as Ken at the start of that fight. What is going on? This is This is messy. This is a messy game.
It's a pub, like you said. Feels like a pub, right? Everyone is just running towards a location when they see a hero. Chasing a hero down. In this case, it was the edge. And then you realize, oh my god, why am I chasing the edge? Can't even kill her.
That's too late. We're on the high ground. Killer, use static storm. Castaway. Oh no.
Oh no, they stole glimpse.
He gave them glimpse.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, I think he realized his mistake there as well.
That is like
that is
the
not
worst
what you want to give
spell
him.
on your big to steal. It has to be like Glimpse and Fissure. Those are the two biggest spells, like non-ulti spells. To
Ice Path is pretty bad. LSA.
yeah, but Glimpse and I think Glimpse and Fissure trumps Light Strike Array, Ice Path, and probably
You
the
know,
split up.
honestly, with Shard, I think Split Earth is up there too. Better than Ice Path for sure.
That's a
but
bit
yes,
unfair because it's with the shard.
you don't want to give glimpse. That's very true. Oh boy. And so the game continues at its breakneck pace, Winter. I don't think we're not going to slow this roll anytime soon. I mean, despite the fights, it's a 2K, sorry, it's a 2 kill difference, but it's an 8K net worth difference between the two teams. And
it's not much. It's the supports. Lead supports are just richer because of all the objective taking, the towers, the Roshan.
Yeah, that's actually fairly accurate. It's a little bit now on Jackie and Emo as they're still kind of leading by a fair amount. Only the gyro is able to keep pace as Ken is starting to fall off a little bit more. But yeah, I'm starting to wonder when will Bleed start to sweat? When will they start to kind of get forced into fights they really don't want to be taking? Is this one of them here, honestly?
Oh, here we go. Bleed. They're waiting on the high ground.
Yeah, they have the Ench up front. The Meepo's ready to go. Drums of Slom, Blink Dagger. So close to the BKB. They see a mark. They're going to try and take through Ken, but they only force him to roll back, and that's Swarm used for now. There is a BKB on this Weaver, though. And without this Ag Scepter, still 3 components away for Castaway. This is a strong timing here. We have double BKB, actually, now, as Emo also has completed his. So we might not have the pipe aura or the active, but we do have double BKB timings.
Yeah,
That's
guess what?
and it seemed to be triple.
Guess what, Richie? Aghanim Center. Who is he gonna put on the card?
Right. Yeah, I wanted to come back to this. Is he really gonna put Gyrocopter inside of the cart here? I've never seen this used.
I mean, you get
in a
robbed
game.
by beasts and then you put him on the card. Let's drag him to safety. Why not?
You could now blink, by the way, and TP with Workhorse.
Yeah, but he's right kicking. I mean, I guess he's stunned. Okay, fine. But you save him first and then you reposition him.
But it doesn't matter. He's still right clicking because of the Ags, right?
Yeah, true.
And now you are completely untargetable inside the cart. I don't know how, but you just are. You have to get through Centaur. He's the bodyguard. Quite literally. Last 8 seconds.
To be fair, Centaur is like kind of like dragging you. Actually, it doesn't make sense. You should be able to hit the person on the card.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can give him some damage block. Who knows? I mean, you can't nerf this thing anymore. People barely buy it as it is. For some reason,
I mean, isn't it like too strong now? Okay, we'll see. It is fight.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh,
here it is.
Cart him in.
He's going to the cart. There, put him in the cart.
No.
Put him in the cart. He's in the cart. He's alive. He's
stole it.
actually freaking alive.
Ruben stole the cart.
did steal it. Who is he going to put in his cart? Polison. He's looking for his target and needs to find a save. There's Polison's cart now. He's looking for his own target, but most importantly, CJ lived because of Workhorse. And look at Polison. He's rolling around with a cart following him. Ken is going to die. The Workhorse is down, but CJ, the Emperor, lived.
He did his job, right? He kept the king alive. What's the reward, Richie, for the workhorse?
Oh my god.
10,000 pounds of silver.
Death. Yeah.
Death?
He gets a farm. Oh, look at this. Look at this farm. I'm so glad we have a replay. Yeah, well, of course we have a pause now. Wait, what is going on?
Dude,
You can see they're like, what the hell?
You can't touch him, you know? That's so good.
I mean, credit to CJ. He did not panic. If I got thrown into a cart and my HP bar disappeared from the screen, I'd be like, what? I'd be like, I'm dead. I'm dead in open Facebook, you know?
I panicked when I got into a game against Mars for the first time, and then I can't see my teammates when he ulted. You know, I was like, huh?
True.
My PC, is something wrong with my PC? I can't see them. What the hell? I didn't read the change.
Of course. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, man. I cannot.
Yeah, so that has
believe
to be the counter, right? Mars Arena, so you can't save with the card because we can't see them.
Yeah, true, because you can't see them. I mean, it wasn't enough, though. But also, I don't know. Maybe no. CJ just needs more damage, and then that has a chance of working. Between flat cannon, he just needs more damage. I mean, and I think to me, Winter, this is a deceptively tanky team. Everyone knows that Weaver is already kind of deceptively tanky, but
I think he has the damage. He just needs to.
No, he doesn't. I don't think so. This is kind of the point I'm making. Mega Meepo is tanky. He's so tanky.
So you're saying it's rapier territory?
I don't think it's a rapier territory. I think he just needs more stats to crit on. Or a butterfly even with the Crimson Guard buff.
Sure.
I mean,
Level
none of these
20.
heroes really want to be MKB.
Level 20, flat cannon attack.
Yeah, I think that's a big deal too. It's just a damage issue because right now you don't have any percentage-based damage on this team. There's the pause time notice for you, Winter. I mean, Magnetize is decent, especially with the talent taken. It's pretty good DPS, honestly, but you just need way more. You need to have this disruptor ags as well. And I don't even know. I guess Clockwork can get in there and get on top of some of these supports, making sure that they're not doing the damage that they're able to get off in these fights. I can't believe Pulse is still freaking workhorse.
I think he doesn't have the Stampede buff, right? When you still on Rubik. So,
It didn't look like it. It didn't look.
Yeah, because he was slow. I remember seeing him run around slow. But he was able to drag the cart when he was rolling. He stole the roll.
No, now you can drag cart. I don't think he really wanted to put anyone inside the cart either, honestly.
Why not?
Steam
You put the
walking.
Ench. Ench has 4-point imp. Right-clicking on the cart. Why not?
Yeah. You know, she also has specialist array, so she looks like a... I mean, she already kind of looks like a Roman mythological, gladiator of some
She
sort.
looks like an Amazonian.
Yeah, true. Attacks like one. I mean, okay. Ridiculous fight. I'm glad we had this pause to kind of digest that. And okay, we saw the ridiculous fight. We saw it. We saw the... What do you call it? We saw the proof of concept there, right? It can work. Will it work?
Did it
right?
work though? They lost the team fight. I mean, they saved the gyro.
They lost the team fight, but the gyro didn't die. Gyro didn't die. I don't know. That's what I mean. I think it's proof of concept. I mean, you can't deny that it saved the gyro capture.
I mean,
I think
the more I think about it, ideally you have to use it when the gyro is not stunned, so the gyro can also do damage. Because if he's stunned, then you use it, you're not winning the team fight anyway because you have to run away with your carry.
Yeah, I mean, they killed the centaur just too quickly. I think it's. Can you? I always forget because you can dispel either barrier from pipe or guard from crimson. I don't remember which is dispellable.
You can.
Is it? Can you dispel both or only one?
Yes, you can dispel everything.
Okay,
That's why
that's
Brewmaster was like a counter to this crimson pipe.
Right. I mean that's problematic because I actually think because here's the issue with this build for JG, right? And he's no stranger to experimenting with his builds. It's something I actually really admire about him. Like, he went for the Dagans in the last game, right? But this build is unorthodox to say the least, right? Blink Crimson Ags after triple bracer. I'm not saying it can't work, but I just think he's not able to do kind of centaur things.
Dude, isn't that my job to dub all the new builds and your job to tell me, oh, Winter, have some creativity. Winter, why do you want the old stuff? Why do you want the old builds, Why can't you have some form of novelty? Have some fun.
That's true. That is kind of my job. I don't know. I just wish he would buy. Okay, he is going to buy the shard now because maybe this is unlocked a bit more with the shard, and he gets that bonus HP, that bonus strength. But as of this point,
I mean, how much does
I mean, he's
does
just
it
he's
change?
melting.
I feel like it doesn't change much, right? I mean, the shard. I feel like Shivas would be more important in the team fight.
All right, there's the winter we know and love. No, just shut up with your new ag scepter. Just buy Shiva's offlaners. That's what winter wants. But I kind of agree. He
Just
needs armor.
go 1v3 offlaners. Remember?
He needs armor. I think the attack speed slow is very valuable here in this kind of a game. Yeah. Because I think the issue is Ransack being pure damage. I don't think you diminish at all with a Crimson Guard, right? Because it only blocks physical, doesn't it? I'm actually not sure.
Dire structures are
Each incoming
we'll
attack.
see.
I'm not sure. Either way,
They're running
you're
in.
probably still life stealing for the full amount on this Meepo, and that's more of my concern. Hold on, Meepo, he just
CJ.
blinks in. Meepo, he just blinks in. He's gonna blink in a
Where's
four
your
heroes.
workhorse?
We need the workhorse. We need the workhorse. Or do we? There's the workhorse. In he goes. They have the roar. Zeal's like, God damn it, I have to kill this guy again. But it's a gyrocopter who's in trouble here. Now he comes out of the cart, but he is completely surrounded by enemies. Gets the BKB TPU away.
So, verdict, workhorse works. He saved the gyro again.
He did. He definitely saved the gyro again, honestly.
I think this time he used it in a much better way because the gyro was right clicking, but they just couldn't win
Yep.
the fight.
7,000 damage. I don't know. It's just, even with the save, it just seems like Gyro just cannot pump out the damage as fast as he needs to,
bottom tower.
which
Yeah,
is
it's
insane.
rapier territory. You said no, it's not rapier territory yet.
Maybe it is. Maybe you're right, and then they just have to workhorse him every single time. I mean, that could work. It's the only thing that's like terrible is this dig. 3 seconds of your 8-second workhorse. That's like when the contractors take a 3-hour lunch, you know, redoing your kitchen, come in at 8 a.m. and then they leave 2 hours later and come back at 2.
You know they're allowed to take a maximum amount of 2 hours lunch.
And good for them. They deserve it. We're all working hard. I'm just saying, you know, in this kind of a game where you really need to crunch the numbers, it's not going to work out on your side here.
Oh, CJ.
Hold on.
Workhorse.
Oh, another workhorse save. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at he's he's like, yeah, I don't think he can believe it. Look at JG looks as serious as ever. And I imagine CJ's like, this is ridiculous. Put me down.
Oh, he's gonna
He is.
perma-root him.
He's trying. They need to interrupt them. Someone. Okay. Emo's just having a nice time showing off his micro there. Holy.
I mean, imagine if JG is relegated to do that the whole game right now. Workhorse the gyro and just do nothing.
I think he
Wait.
is. I think he is.
How sad.
Oh, maybe.
That's not what you want your mighty centaur to do. He wants to run in.
Maybe they should also hard dispel you when you get tossed into the cart, and then it'll be good.
It is good.
Oh,
What
the force
do you
step
mean?
forward.
Oh,
Look at this. They're gonna try blow up Emo.
There's
They
Aegis.
have the damage. No, they don't. Look, he blinks in. The Mega Meepo. The dig. What the world is this, Michael? This guy cracked with the hook shot. The force staff out. There's the Stampede.
Oh,
JG
dig.
holding on to the workhorse as they force the BKB at the very least. Oh, what an effort by Neon.
it's Meepo players, man. I swear, every time I see them, every time they make plays like this.
Mm-hmm. Emo locked in as ever. You know, just another day at the office for him here playing Meepo, his favorite hero in Dota 2.
That's not
Doesn't
true.
understand why he always
Pretty
gets
sure
reported at the end of
Meepo
the
is
game.
not his favorite hero.
No, of course. But it is if he's a Meepo player, right? That's the bit.
You think all the Meepo
I think
spammers like to play the Meepo? They play the hero because it helps them win game. They don't like the hero.
That's true. You know, that's true.
People who like playing their hero don't win games. You realize? Because there are certain amount of heroes
I
that
don't
you
win a lot
like
of
to.
my games.
Yeah, there are certain amount of heroes that you like to play or you enjoy to play, but they just don't win you the games. And people who play Meepo are not the type that would play the heroes that they like to play, enjoy, and lose the game.
Winter, how in the world are we at a 21k net worth lead for Bleed, but this game still feels like winnable? Hold on. This is maybe an opportunity.
Meepo. They found Meepo.
Yeah, he does not have the BKB for the Mega Meepo, but he does have Mega Meepo itself, but he cannot get out of the Static Storm now. But do they have the damage? I'm telling you, Winter, this guy's damn tanky. He just gets outside the cliff. He's cooked now. JG trying to sneak around. Give the team the vision. He gets the dig off, though. Ken's now stuck up on the high ground. Gets blocked now by Zio, whose drums of slamming all over this fight. But look at CJ. Look at CJ. Pullison sees the workhorse.
Oh my god!
Oh, I don't believe it.
Neither do I, man. This is crazy. I'm not the
like
only
a
Centaur. I'm also a Centaur since Rubik. Holy crap, that is just a gaming play right there.
It's like a Super Mario play right there. He just workhorse the Meepo. The Mega Meepo is all stacked up. All these chickens just on top of each other. I'm telling you. This Meepo, he is so hard to kill. He's such a little cheeky bugger, you know? You think he's dead, and then he flips upside down like a little cockroach, and then he gets back up, and then he calls in his friends, and they all get on top of each other. It's ridiculous, this guy. I don't know what more Neon have to do, honestly.
I mean,
I'm not sure they know either, but
they've already given it the last fight glimpse. They're gonna get one. Dig.
Look at this. Look at that.
Is that fair? You can dodge with the dig.
I don't think so. Is that balance?
Okay.
I actually think Neon are going to lose this game.
Mr. Obvious, right? They are 27k behind. Obviously, they look like they're going to lose this game.
I think they're going to... All right, well, hold on. Well, I mean, we got the Satanic now for CJ. But they can't. They have got Workhorse. Certainly they're going to live. Unless somehow the Workhorse Rubik saves the day again. But certainly that wouldn't happen 3 times in one game.
So he needs to... What do you need to do? You just need to spam your stun when you go in. Workhorse stun. That's probably the fastest spell to use.
Yeah, I think so. You also don't want to give him Stampede is the problem.
Yeah, Stampede is actually the fastest one.
It is, but it makes them fast too, doesn't it?
Live by the speed or die by the speed.
I don't think I've ever seen this, by the way. Look at this guy. He's got freaking 6 abilities on his
where's the workhorse? CJ is alone.
Okay, good. Hook shot in. That at least stuns up the Rubik, CJ. He's got the Satanic active, but he's already lost the Disruptor. In goes JG. Workhorse is at the ready, but CJ, BKB, man up. He's fighting, but he's not doing a lick of damage. He is doing negative damage, and now he needs a hero. He needs a workhorse. JG, where are you? Your buddy, he needs a lift. JG,
help.
He lands the stun.
Where's
he's
my
gonna
Uber?
sacrifice himself. The telekinesis out. There they go. The workhorse is out. But it's just not doing anything, Winter. CJ, he somehow TPs away in the middle of the fight. JG lives. He had to use the workhorse just for that mini stampede.
Oh no. The Uber missed the passenger. He didn't pick up the passenger. He left. That's like a 0-star comment at the end.
All abandoned, left by the roadside.
Look at his big light double rate here, dude.
Yeah,
I don't think he needed the Satanic. He just needed the low damage.
I kind of agree. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think maybe he didn't really buy into the workhorse. You know, he was like, nah, this isn't a real game. JG's trolling me.
Yeah, now he realizes he can get away with a rapier earlier.
I think he has to. I accept her now for Polison. But you can just steal Workhorse straight up. It's just an ability you can steal because I guess it's tied to... I guess it's just its own ability. Okay. CJ. CJ. BKB in 3 seconds. BKB in 3 seconds. Satanic in 30.
Workhorse.
Oh, the Workhorse, no! He tried to put an empty corpse in there, Winter. And worst of all, Polison stole a Workhorse again. That's it. That has to be it.
Yep, I'm afraid so Richie would arrive at the end of the line.
for the workhorse.
All they
They're going
need
to take him
to-
back out beyond the barn.
Yeah, all they need to do, Richie, is to cross the line right now. Finally, the finish line.
Cross the rainbow bridge with the workhorse. Take it. Oh, sorry, little workhorse. Don't look. I mean, the buildings, they're going to get absolutely ransacked here. This is the base. Open for the taking. 40 seconds left. Look at the way that they're destroying the buildings. Finally, they've given them the fortify back as they are going to gather the troops. There's a Weaver in this game, by the way. We feel like I mean, he's 8-1 in 15. Jackie is having a hell of a game. No disrespect meant, but it's just been the Meepo show, honestly. Once again, Emo usurping the carry role out from under Jackie, as this is it. The hold for the Megas. Emo with the Marine split, the Meepo split. Making sure that he's not going to get cleaved up now. The Crimson Guard buff does buy good time now. 6 seconds until the gyrocopter respawns.
Yep, Marine split, dodging the Baneling connections. Classic one.
Yeah, be careful of those Baneling run-throughs.
Look at your mineral line.
Nah.
Oh
Not
no,
me, though. Not if you're silver.
Baneling dropped GG. I lost 20 SCVs.
Yeah, I mean, if my SCVs could dig and then also stand on top of each other, I think Emo he'd never lose a single SCV all game, man. This guy, I mean, the Meepo players, they make it look so easy. They make it look so easy, don't they? Stampede? Okay, that was for Ken. He's going to be able to get behind the Roche pit now and TP back home. All or nothing now for this last pair of Brax. Top -1 second poof duration, by the way, or poof channel. So Emo's going to be even more mobile in these fights somehow, as if he wasn't already. 2 minutes left of this Aegis. Still holding on to this value people's gift,
CJ.
of course.
They're going on
Yeah,
in.
there's the jump in. There's the jump in. Where's the workhorse? Where's the workhorse? We might need it. He's holding on to it. He's holding on to it. There's look at the damage. Look at the damage we took. Okay,
Good shot.
they're immediately going to Mega Meepo now early on. As Zeal's going to be held in place.
Oh,
the workhorse
run.
is a thing of beauty. He might be roared up, but he's going to be back onto the high ground. But now JG, they're locking down the Uber. They've roadblocked him up, but they've saved the day. Hold on. We're not out of this game just yet.
Nope, we are not. Gyro lives to fight another day.
And he didn't even use BKB there. He couldn't. He was stunned.
I mean, he
Winter,
come
they're
on,
starting
bro.
to believe.
Bro, he knows the drill now with the workhorse. He's just not clicking any buttons.
It's, you know,
I mean, he has
Chariots of Fire.
He has the Ancient Guardian now, and he's standing in his base, so he has more damage.
Dire's turret has been
That's actually a really good point. He's got a lot more damage now, this Ancient Guardian.
Felt like he,
And I mean, honestly,
he
for
didn't have
Gyro,
enough
it's easy.
before.
All you
No.
do is, whenever you get put in Workhorse, you just flat cannon and click the ground. Then you kind of kick up your you kick up your feet and yell at your team.
No, you yell at the
This
Centaur
is-
in particular. Do you even know how to drive? Stop driving me the wrong way.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Once again, a little bit of a bait play here. Careful.
He's going
Careful.
top. He's going for the Megas. Look at the Meepo
He's
top.
just going to go for the Megas, the Meepo, going for the Mega Meepos. In the
Oh, it's a
meantime, look at
scam!
this, the team fight breaking off. Okay, they have got it is a scam. There was a bait all along at Emo. He's killed JG. No more Workhorse CJ. He still has his BKB ready to use. He's dying to the supports, as in goes Jackie now.
Holy
Forces out a
crap.
bad static storm.
Emo, you would have a future in salesman. He sold that so well, you know. Earthspirit TP top. He's the best salesman ever. Earthspirit
That
TP top,
was
and then his
incredible. And
team.
now nothing left to save him here. Yeah, CJ goes down. He's got buyback Winter, but he has not one member. Well, he's got one member of his team. No, just kidding. SC does the damage. I don't believe it. It's a bleed 2-0 after the way this series started, Winter. I thought not a chance. We're here.